What I'd like to do is to show you how to go from the roughest of edges, such as this one cut on the bandsaw, to the smoothest, clearest edge possible. And I've specifically chosen end grain to highlight the difference. So as an example, I've selected this brace from a wall shelf. The top will go here, this edge will go against the wall. So this front edge we've cut into a design with a bandsaw. So let's take a closer look at that cut edge. I'm showing you a zoomed in view so we can take a look at the intricate details of the wood grain. We have our band cut piece here with our lines going across. These are rough edges from the bandsaw. So to eliminate those, we need to take it to the spindle sander. Now once you get to the spindle sander, you remove all the blade marks, but then you have these faint white lines. To eliminate those, we need to sand with 80 grit. Now the white lines are gone, but if you look closely, everything looks a little fuzzy, and that'll be spelled out more clearly when you get to the next step. We've got 120 grit sanded here, and now you can see the definition of the grain much more. The little bit of fuzziness from the 80 grit is gone. However, it is possible to get more clear yet when you sand with 180. Now you can see the slight fuzziness or slight small little white scratches. I can't even point to them, they're so small, but you can see the clear definition. And that goes beyond just the difference in wood grain. You can see these two pieces are quite different, but this, you can see the tiniest of details in this end grain. So how do you go from a rough bandsaw edge to a finish edge? I'm going to attempt to show you in real time in this small spot. This board has already been sanded with the oscillating spindle sander. So now we need to sand with 80. Now I am covering just a very small area, but this is end grain, so you're not going to have end grain across your entire project. Other edges will be easier. And I'm also going to leave some scratches so you can see what to look out for in case you don't sand long enough. So there's 80, there's 120. There's still some lines in there. If you get to 80 and you can still see visible lines, you'll need to go backwards. You may even need to go back to 80 to get out those lines. Those faint white lines are from the spindle sander. Now 80 will sometimes leave its own faint lines that you can see, but usually they're from the spindle sander. We can't skip grits, so we're going to go back to 120. Finally 180. Now if you do look close, you can still see that there are some faint white lines. So we need to actually go back either to 120 or 80 to get those out.